What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Janeau Show. As you already know, I am Brandon Janeau. You guys been enjoying y'all week so far, especially got a new episode out right now. I actually dropped two new episodes this week. Got another one dropping this Friday. Yeah, I've got three this week, so hope you guys enjoy that. Um, this is of course going to be for next week, uh, so it's going to be the last episode for next week. So you guys enjoy this. So by the time you hear this, it's gonna be after Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's listening. So I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving, and let's get into it. Um, Also, shout out to everybody that's subscribing on my YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram. Shout out to all you guys, appreciate it. Um, Quickest way to pretty much hit me up is DMs and Instagram. I kind of been lacking a little bit, but you know, just trying to get through this year, this year pretty much. I see you guys DMing me and stuff, but it's just I'm just tired, man. Sometimes you just be fucking physically tired and you don't feel like being bothered. So it's nothing to do with you guys, it's just me. Uh, so yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, this episodes, and of course, like everything, man. Thank you guys for you know for following me, subscribing to me, anything, man. Like I said, this episode is gonna be after Thanksgiving, so that's pretty much, my Thanksgiving. I guess what I'm thankful for. It's you guys listening, subscribing, commenting, whatever you're doing, and I appreciate it, truly. So thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Like I said, um, and let's get into it. Um, man, this episode feels. Let's just start like this. Last couple episodes I've done. State of Life. The other episode is coming out Friday tomorrow. Pros and cons of of the life we're living. Feels like it's leading up to this today. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're all prisoners right now. We're all prisoners of maybe the moment, the situations, the life that we're living, um, a life we're seeing people live. Um, we're all prisoners, and I don't want to get anybody because I know we live in a world right now where everybody gets just mad at any damn thing. So when I say prisoners, I don't mean like, you know, well, prison is kind of a pretty much a confined space, and it's just you and nothing else. So you know, but I don't mean like you're in prison, but but you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. I feel like, man, nothing that truly gets me more anxiety, um, gets me more depressed, gets me more just antisocial is trying to fit in, you know. Um, I don't I don't feel like everybody should fit in. Now, I've said this numerous times. I just said it a moment ago. I'm antisocial as fuck. Like I could play the easy like, oh yeah, we could do something Saturday shit. But let's be real. I'm not doing shit Saturday with you. I'm to this point in my life where I'd rather do shit on my own. I went to concerts. I've been going to concerts on my own. I'm going to the movies tomorrow Saturday to go watch Wakanda Forever on my own. Like I like being by myself. Even in that sense of space, being in a movie theaters or being at a concert where you got a bunch of fucking people. I'm in my own space because I'm enjoying this. I don't have to explain what the fuck this is to somebody. I don't have to explain why this is bringing me joy. And sometimes that gets fucking tiring, man, which creates that prison, right? It becomes a prison to you because it's like you want to enjoy you. You want to enjoy your freedom, right? You want to enjoy your freedom of decision making, choices that you're making, beliefs that you have, the moments that you decide to seek and enjoy for your own personal well being and pleasure. You should not have to worry about bringing something that is an anchor into that situation. And I'm not saying certain people are anchors in life. Let's be fucking real. They can't enjoy it. They don't. But I've realized as I've gotten older, I make me happy. I make me happy. I make my choices. I decide when I want to move. I do what I want to do. And sometimes in life, people say, and here's the thing: I'm 28 years old. I'll be 29 in January. 28 years old. For the most part, man, I still live at home. So I don't have no kids. Don't have a car. Don't have an apartment yet. I don't have anything really holding me back or anything like that. Would it be nice to have it? Of course I would be. I want an apartment by myself. I want a car to myself. I want my space, and that's the prisoner situation, right? Because I'm just in my room. I'm in my room. I want a place where everything's my room. Everything's mine. I don't want to tippy toe around shit. I want it to be all mine. And we kind of get to this point where that is the thing, man. We create these illusions, these imaginations of what we have to do to get that freedom from that prison that we have created in our own minds. Sometimes we know what we want and it doesn't work out and it doesn't pan out the way we expect it. Life is funny and life is funny. Let me just say it like that. Life is funny. Um, Something happened over the weekend actually. I think it was like Sunday. I can't remember. Saturday, Sunday. Um, and a message, Facebook Messenger, right? Facebook. I still got a Facebook, which, yeah, Facebook Messenger happened, and one of the girls I talked about previous year, previous times on this podcast, hit me up, and she just wanted to break the ice. I know this shit already. You wanted to talk to me for a long time, but you just didn't know how to speak to me because we just haven't spoken in some years. You know, told her happy birthday because her birthday was like this weekend or something. Last weekend, I should say. And, you know, and she, I guess, decided to finally say something to me. Um, and and it just caught me off guard, even though I'm like, yeah, okay, I guess, because we could do the quick little happy birthdays and hope your family's good and shit like that. Like, we can keep it pushing. I don't really want to go back into that time frame of life where I'm a prisoner of that moment, right? And she decided to break the ice and just hit me up, and it is what it is. But for me, it kind of just like it was weird to me. A lot of people have been, my mom has been telling me, and my sister told me, and everybody's like, maybe she missed you. I don't know, but and I was like, nah, it can't be that. Like, I'm like, it can't be that. And my mom was like, you're a breath of fresh air to a lot of people. They need to hear your insight on life. And it's just like, I don't. I got a podcast, but I don't think this shit is like something. I'll be honest. Like I got a podcast. I talk. I see people follow me. I see people subscribe on YouTube. I see people listen, and that's beautiful and that's an incredible thing. And I'm grateful for everything that I see and thankful for everything that I get off of that. And the energy you guys provide for me is pretty cool, and I appreciate that shit. But for me, an individual person that I've had, that with in the past with is just like once like 3 years is a long time to talk to somebody. I'm not talking to you after 3 years. Like I don't fucking care that much about you anymore. I wish you the well. Like I wish you the best. I don't have anything bad against you. It's just like we don't have to speak. Yeah, yeah. Like, hey, like I said, we can do a little quick. How's your family? We good. And then, how's your family? We good. And that's the end of it. But being a prisoner, and that is really what catapulted my depression and catapulted my anxiety and catapulted a lot of that because I was dealing with a lot of shit at that time from not just her but another person. It just never really it didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I didn't enjoy. Let me take that back. I didn't understand it, and I still am trying to figure that out. And I get it. You know, last couple for a week or so, I've been pretty on a pretty good high of like just doing things. And I hate sometimes. I don't hate it, but I like to just when it comes to the podcast, I like to live in a moment. Even in the podcast circle that I'm in, I like to live in a moment. And so I think not last, yeah, it might have been last week, or a week or two ago. I don't know. And this is how crazy the podcast shit is, right? So like a week or two ago, I got a message from you from Yahoo, and it's on because my podcast is on Good Pod. So if you're listening on Good Pods, thank you. But my podcast, and it's been a minute since I've seen Good Pods even send me something. So I'm like, I guess okay, cool. And I opened the mail up. I saw the message, and I'm in three categories that's on this thing, and I'm in like the top 15 for like two of them, two categories that I'm technically my podcast is kind of in. I'm in the top 15 of two of those, and the top 30 for another, for the last one. So for the last couple of days and weeks, I've been kind of like, damn, like that's awesome, man. That's a great feeling. But again, it goes to the prisoner feeling, right? It's like I don't want to be a prisoner, not just of the moment, but of the situation too. Because as much as that's beautiful, and I know you guys are listening, and I know you guys are hearing this thing, and I know you guys are paying attention. And again, I'm grateful and I'm thankful. But it goes into the prisoner of self-doubt and anxiety, being a prisoner of shit you can't control because you're now thinking about what I gotta do to to get better and push myself. And all of that shit is kind of wrapped up into one thing, man. The girl, that last couple of days of just feeling drained and exhausted. Because I'm getting close. We all getting close to the end of the year, so we all getting drained and exhausted. We're ripping and running. We got Thanksgiving. Then literally after Thanksgiving is Christmas. I mean, you don't get a break. You literally do them. The only time you get a break is probably New Year's because you get to drink. If you go out, you get to drink. The New Year's Eve, New Year's, like you get a reprieve of that for a little bit of time. You get like maybe a day or two off, and then you like back at it on a Monday. But for me, man, I'm happy to just be in a position that I'm in. But at the same time, again, being a prisoner of what the future brings. And it's scary, man. You hate it. You're being a prisoner of your own personal torture. And it's like because the past continues to kind of evolve and do its shit, and then you still trying to live in the present where this is happening in real time and real action and real feelings are coming, and you're trying to put that all into perspective, and then you have this innate feeling of awareness that the future is also right in the front of you. It's the straightforward mindset, right? And you know the future's coming, but you don't know how it's gonna particularly play out. And you're mixing the past with the present, and you're trying to coin it, all of this shit into what the future is. And it kind of reminded me of all of that being what this season six is. Brandon versus Jeremiah versus Janeau. All of this in a week has literally, and I just fucking figured that out. All of this in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, it all comes into one. It's crazy that that shit has happened this way. The past kicked in. It's just like shit just happened to happen that way. I don't know why. The past comes back out of the clear blue sky. Just nothing. Nobody told you to say nothing. Nobody. Nothing happened. Just happens. The past comes back. The present is is here. So what are you gonna do about it? And then you see more and more of what your future can be, but it's still clouded. It's still taking chances, and you don't know what is gonna stick to the wall or what the fuck won't. That's what Brennan, Jeremiah, Janeau is. It's me. As much as I am the prisoner of everything, I'm a prisoner of me. I'm a prisoner of me. I'm starting to really understand, and everybody's a prisoner of themselves because your past holds you, like I said last episode. We're so worried about the past. We're always trying to relive the good times of the past, but also get rid of all of the fuck shit that happened in the past to not bring it into the present. The present is reality now. It's what happens to you in the time that you are moving, thinking, believing, pushing yourself, passionate or not, motivated or motivated or conceited. You are now in a position where you're trying to figure it all out while the future is tempting you every chance that it gets because you're like, I want that now, but it's not there because you're missing this step or this moment or this situation to grow you and expand on what the fuck you need to learn about the future that you can actually now be 100% sold into what that is. And sometimes you forget that. I'm a prisoner of me, a prisoner of what this is. I love what I do. I said it every episode because I do. I love what I do. But I know as much as I talk about it and I say it, I don't know if I'm truly done with the past. That situation, yeah, pretty done with it. But if it comes around again in the present or the future, right now in the present, nah, I'm not. But the future, you don't fucking know. And that's the thing. And that's probably why I don't want to ever go back to that. Because then I'm a prisoner of what that moment was, and it's not. I'm a different person. That person's a different person. We're different people, and it's never gonna be the same, and it will never be the same. But it could be better, or it could be worse, and that's the thing. Or it could actually be the same, and I don't want that. It's like I don't want that. I saw what that was. That shit sucked. That was a fucked up ass time frame for all of us. So yeah, All in all, in good faith comes a belief that this all makes you better. But we don't fucking know. we don't, I vent on this shit, and I don't know if this makes me better. It definitely helps me get a lot of shit off the chest. I tell you that fucking much. I don't know if it makes me better, but that's for me to understand going forward. That's why the future is so alarming because we think all of this shit is supposed to help us, but it could be just a hindrance on our growth and our experience even more because we're holding on to something that might never happen. Or we're expecting something to happen and it never does, and then we're like, what the fuck happened? I did everything. I did the right shit. What happened? So yeah, I don't know. What I gotta do know is this, man. Season 6 is almost done. I'm gonna end it in January. So that's literally a week before my birthday. Because I want to do season 7 the week of my birthday. So yeah, actually, I might actually end it a couple of days for my birthday. So no, I'm gonna end it a week before. I'm sorry, I'm gonna end it a week before. Um, because the Royal Rumble, you got the Royal Rumble coming up, 2 days before my birthday, or 3 days before my birthday. Um, so I gotta do that. Um, yeah. Uh, then I got some stuff I want to do with my family at that time frame. So yeah, but season 6 is almost over, and what I would tell you about these next couple weeks for my podcast is that you're gonna get a lot of wrestling life episodes. You're gonna get a lot of lifetimes with music episodes. You might even get a couple episodes with the family with the top 10 list. But more importantly, you're gonna get pretty much me breaking down the Brandon, Jeremiah, and Janeau side because I am a prisoner of me. But the problem with being a prisoner of me is that you're continuously looking for the freedom of what you've created yourself to be. So more is coming. I pretty much want to say that. And I hope you guys, like I said, are enjoying these episodes, man. I'll see you guys after Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoy. Also, the first episode after Thanksgiving will be the Restaurant Life podcast episode, which I mean, I may do something with the family Tuesday, so I don't know. But I know Restaurant Life episode, Survivor Series rate and review episode is coming. So be on the lookout for that. Until then, man, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys again. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.